Hey everyone, it's Rae from the Teach Better team, and we are focusing on ways e-learning is changing the world. Now, it's funny, when we start talking about e-learning, there are so many different definitions of what e-learning actually is. So we're going to focus on a few different types. When I think of e-learning, I think about ways that you are learning online. That could be by reading a blog, by watching a video blog, by scrolling onto YouTube, or by taking an online course, like somewhere at teachbetteracademy.com. When we start talking about e-learning, though, this is really opening up a door of how accessible content is these days. Really, at this point, ignorance is a choice. If you want to learn something, if you want to become something, if you want to make an impact, you just don't know how to do it, it can all start with a Google search bar. So when we start talking about e-learning, blogs are an incredible way that e-learning is transforming how people are learning. There are constantly authors, whether it be in the educational field or somewhere else, writing a blog on how you can do something better or learn a new concept. I really, though, love video blogs. Any way that I can listen to an audio or watch a video of someone explaining something, they can share their screen. It's just an incredibly different experience in terms of reading a blog. For me, I love reading blogs, but watching a video is easier. And actually, I'm finding that with our new generation, videos are becoming extremely popular, which I'm sure you've seen. Also, if you are looking at e-learning, we could explore podcasts. I'm not sure if you're a podcast person. It is something that was relatively new to me within the past few years, but the opportunity to pull up anything I want on my phone is fabulous. But when I'm able to click on the podcasting app, I can get a targeted show similar to a radio or talk show about whatever topic I'm interested in. I have a few favorites, to be honest with you. You will absolutely find me listening to Teachers on Fire. That is by Tim Cavey, and he is amazing. I'm a little biased, but I'm also going to encourage you to check out the Teach Better Talk podcast, because that's a podcast that I'm able to host with Jeff Gargas, and we essentially interview incredible educators, listen to their success stories, their failure stories, their opportunities of growth, their advice for teachers. It's a really wonderful platform. Then I guess the other podcast I listen to, I'm a huge fan of Rachel Hollis. So if you want to look at personal growth, that is a great place to start. And because I'm a Chicagoland girl, I'll also tell you that I do listen to the Eric in the Morning Show, which is a radio show. So whether you're looking for comedy or something on education, podcasts are changing the way that you can gather information, because I turn mine on in the morning when I'm getting ready. I can multitask and listen to the audio. I listen to it in my car. It's incredible. The other element I want to highlight, though, in terms of e-learning is the opportunities for you to get professional development courses, which is a brand new thing that's been coming about in the past decade. I no longer have to sit in a 2-day conference and pay for a hotel room and do all these steps to gather new content and learn about something. I can get a deep dive into standard-based grading, mastery learning, or anything in between by taking an online course. And there are online courses everywhere. Obviously, something that I love to highlight is the Teach Better team has their own virtual learning. You can go learn at teachbetteracademy.com, and we are constantly updating courses there on topics that you are asking for. So we explore the education realm. We go into districts constantly. We are constantly on Twitter and blogging. But when we hear about a new topic that people are interested in taking a deeper dive into, similar to a workshop, we always make a course. So there are a lot that are already there and a 10 that are coming. But Teach Better Academy is an incredible way to not only guide yourself through a new professional development, but also go at your own pace and get professional development credit when you're done. Now, as you explore e-learning, I hope you dive into online courses, blogs, videos, and podcasts. But whatever way you find best, just make sure to constantly stay updated on the new things going on, because you do not have to sit in a professional development live conference or take a course at a university to be able to learn something new. I'm going to end with one thought. I was listening to Dennis Sheeran, who's an incredible educator, and I was listening to his keynote last summer in Indiana. And one of my favorite components of his keynote, as he's talking about purposeful lessons, is he said that he had his car break. So he, of course, told a story about how he didn't want to pay for the mechanic, and he wanted to see if he could do it himself. So he rolled in a course at a local community college and took a 6-week course on how to fix his car. And as the audience is kind of sitting there and nodding, okay, this makes sense. That seems like a way you could go. He suddenly stopped and said, that's absolutely not what I did. I searched it on YouTube and fixed it within the next 15 minutes and knew what parts to order and all these things. So while it was a really funny joke, that is the reality we live in right now. You don't need to go enroll in a course at college. You can go get the learning that you want right now on the internet. So go find it.